The South Korean military says it's carried out a search operation after a South Korean man crossed the border into North Korea. The circumstances of the apparent defection are unclear, but a military source says the unnamed man crossed from the demilitarized zone into the north on Saturday evening. The Office of South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said it could not confirm whether the person was still alive. Laura Bicker in Seoul is following the story.
There have been a number of breaches of the border in the last few years, but this, just to explain to your viewers, is one of the most heavily fortified areas in the entire world. It is a 4-kilometre wide area full of landmines, surveillance equipment. It is surrounded by electric fences. Normally there are guards and watchtowers who are there armed, ready to react every 24 hours. Now, this happened on New Year's Day. It has happened in the same area in the last year. So there are being questions about the security and surveillance of the border area in this kind of east coast part of South Korea. Now, what appears to happen is an alert was raised about 6:40 on New Year's Day, and then a search was made for about 3 or 4 hours. They did not find the individual, and that individual has then made it into North Korea. Now, one of the things we do know, and certainly from one of my sources is telling me that it is a civilian. What we don't know is if it's a South Korean citizen or whether or not it was a North Korean defector who was here in the south who may have wanted to try to go back north.
Laura Bicker reporting.